Good evening, everyone. In today's video, we are gonna be going a bit in depth with the Sparks of Galaxy event. And this is an event that has started to appear here in Season 2 on my server. And as you can see, then it has the Shadow Immortal secret in it. And it's just an overall really great event to, in a cheaper way, acquire this unique Shadow Immortal. From a personal standpoint, I don't have a lot of experience playing Secret, but reading on his skills here, you can really see that he's a massive frontline damage dealer. I mean, look at that amount of damage his skill can give. It maxes out when Secret is maxed at 1320% damage and it's equally shared between enemies targets within range. I believe what this means is that it's really dealing damage to either focus on the one in front of him, but say that there's even two in front of him, then it's split in between. But I believe he's really an immortal that could be very interesting to potentially even use to counter the Mixed Wind Earth. For instance, to just quickly take down an opponent, Alexander, and then United, you take down the Hannibal afterwards. So he's a really interesting immortal. Why this event is very interesting, I think, in Season 2 to kind of start changing up your troop setup. Also, what's great about Sparks of Galaxy is definitely that it allows us to get the unique schematic fragments for this immortal. So, for instance, if you followed it along, I'm collecting Shadow Immortal through the Theus Roulette, but this event doesn't allow us to get the unique schematic fragments. So this event is quite an advantage in the sense to just focus on this one immortal to get them maxed out. Of course, if you're building Shadow purely, then you get the Shadow Dragon crystals as well. But yeah, so this is for the Season 2 that you get Secret. What I want to dive a little bit into is definitely what happens then with the event once you dive into Season 3. And I think, so this is my play style, and I think this is something that other players could definitely benefit from, is that I am already now focusing on Sparks of Galaxy because what is to come in Season 3. And that is really that if you see here, then I am building up Himiko. And unfortunately, Himiko is limited to Theus Roulette, and this is how I'm collecting her. But I am planning in the future to acquire her through the Sparks of Galaxy as she becomes available together with Secret then. And if you know Sparks of Galaxy, then it's just really an attractive build or event to purchase bundles in. Because first and foremost, unlike Theus Roulette, you actually get the gems in the bundles here. So you don't do that in Theus Roulette bundles. And for instance, last week we had this kind of like spending event for the Golden Wyvern, that if we bought for 60,000 gems, I believe it was, within a week, then we would get the unique castle skin. So Sparks of Galaxy can help you that way to really utilize your spendings and get even extra rewards. So that was just a big win for me, that had I gone all in, I could actually use this event to get these gems that I needed to get the castle. But moreover, then you also get a ton of, you can see these Frosty Orbs here in the bundles for a fairly cheap price. And as you can just see now, so I have 446 Frosty Orbs. So I've been doing this a few times now, that I'm just purchasing a lot and not going for Secret, for instance. I'm keeping them all for the first round of Sparks of Galaxy in Season 3, and I'm counting on maxing out Himiko then. So I'm already now here in early Season 2, preparing for my future March, where I'm going to be utilizing Himiko together with Elizabeth. And yeah, probably gonna pair them up. So this is what I'm still testing, but I really love Charles. So pairing up with Charles and perhaps El Cid And because I'm, mixing elements so much, you can see that I won't get the benefits of any same element type. And for that reason, I'm just playing around with the Fire Dragon now to utilize crit a bit more potentially. I have debated with myself if I should use the Lightning Dragon, for instance, but I'm really playing around with just using Shadow Immortals and mixing up my marches. So El Cid's on paper is very good and a nice counter towards the mixed Wind Earth together with Charles here. So I'll have this super strong front line and a really strong back line. Because yeah, in general, like, you can just see all these rewards that you can get, but I'm not sure if I can afford both Secret and Himiko. Even though I have been tempted to actually try to work with Secret in this and get a super high damage dealing march, and just counting on Charles being enough to protect my 3 damage dealer units. So yeah, this was really just a quick tip as to how you should look at Sparks of Galaxy and probably plan it a bit ahead, like I'm doing. If you are heavy spender, definitely go in and get Secret at this one. Like, there's just so many rewards, and it's a cheap, for me, to my understanding, this is the cheapest event we have to get the Shadow Immortals. So I mean, go ahead, spend big, or strategize it, plan ahead and save up already in the beginning, purchasing the cheaper bundles from Sparks of Galaxy, to get Himiko in Season 3 early on, rather than waiting until the end of Season 3. So yeah, that was it for this video, guys. Like and subscribe. See you along. Bye bye.